So, have you noticed that human babies are born far more helpless than the babies of any other animal in the animal kingdom? Think about turtles. You know, within an hour of being hatched, they find their way magically into the ocean. Foals, calves, giraffes, all of them stand up within hours of being born and basically live their lives with intuition almost independent of their parents. Human babies' brain size is 30% that of the adult brain size, which means 70% of their brain development is happening after they are born. When the baby is born, the mind is like a sponge, just absorbing information from everywhere and everything and everyone around it. And here's the kicker: 90% of our interactions, reactions, responses, belief systems come from the subconscious mind. Only 10% come from the conscious mind. And there's a reason for this, right? Brain activity takes up a lot of energy. So the brain is constantly seeking to conserve energy. And how do you conserve energy? By trying to automate as much as you can. And automation happens by drawing information, by drawing inferences from that subconscious mind. Now, here I want to talk to you about an experiment about the subconscious mind and how it develops. Researchers got 40 participants into a study. They told 20 participants, group 1, that they were going to undergo a medical procedure that had a success rate of 70%.
The statistic was framed as having a 30% failure rate to group 2, the other 20 participants. In the analysis, it was discovered that group 2 was focusing on the failure rate and viewed the study negatively. Now remember, the conscious mind knows that a 30% failure rate equates to a 70% success rate. But to conserve brain energy, we just focus on what we're told. And the subconscious mind picked up on the word failure rate. Now they added a twist to the study. The researchers went in and told group 1 that the failure rate of the procedure was 30%. And they told group 2 that its success rate was 70%. Now, when they analyzed the responses of both groups, they found that group 1 began viewing the study negatively because they'd been told the failure rate, but group 2 didn't change their mind when they were told the success rate was 70%. They continued to view it negatively. So now both groups had negative feelings about the procedure.
Why is it that we tend to react, respond, and interact from the subconscious brain, which is wired more towards negative information or negativity? There's an evolutionary reason for this. Think about thousands of years ago. Human beings needed to focus more on whether there was a lion or a tiger or a predator in the bushes, because your survival depended on how well you analyzed and focused on the negative information around you rather than the positive. Thousands of years of evolution, and that hasn't changed. We still tend to focus more on the negative than on the positive. Your subconscious brain was developed in the first 8 years of life. Then you've had 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50 years of experience being wired more negative than positive. So the tools and techniques that we give you to rewire your subconscious brain will take time, will need to become a habit, will need to be practiced consistently in order for you to be able to start thinking more positively. And that will enable you to harness the power of the law of attraction.